in the front office, bro. I think every next media day is gonna suck, and until we see different,
Yo,
bro. Like I mean, it's hideous, it's atrocious, it's just absolute disgusting. And I think a lot of the Nets faithful and the Nets lifers deserve better. This shit is just disgusting, bro. Like, but what else was you
yo,
about to ask me?
yeah, nah, yo. You funny, man. Nah, he said Cam MPJ said Cam. He feels like he thinks that Cam is being, I want to say, undervalued. I think that's the word, undervalued as a
Yeah, yeah,
scorer
yeah.
and a
They are being undervalued, and Jovan, bro, like because they're being undervalued, bro. Like it's a possibility, because of the money that they're looking for. Well, not necessarily MPJ, but definitely Cam Thomas. He could possibly, you know, be out the league in a couple of years, bro. Like that's just me. I mean that ain't that's it. You could rest
Yeah,
that on the
that's
shoulders. You could rest
that's the
that on the
truth.
shoulders. Hold on, you could rest that on the shoulders of the rest of the GMs, basically playing like, all right, man, like they'll if they don't want him, man, why should we take? We try probably take him for maybe 3 million or 6 million or less, and he won't take it now that he got a new he got a new representation. So they figure like, all right, yo, the first second that he get 20 million offered overseas, he might just take it. You know what I'm saying? Or 100 mil over overseas, he might just take it, bro. Like it's something that Jay was talking about a while back on terms of
Mhm.
players not being appreciated in the NBA and they getting offered more money overseas. You know what
All
I'm saying?
right.
So I mean, so it might just happen, bro. I don't really see it happen with Cam. I'll be shocked if it happened to Cam Thomas, but I mean, but if it does happen, bro, I really won't be surprised.
All right, Scott, you there? I see Breezy on pulled up. Scott, you still you there? You hot right now? Breeze, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right.
Ooh,
All right, Scott, you. Oh, I see you.
This guy,
I
this
see you.
guy.
Let me go. Let me run to Scott.
Yeah, what's up?
MPJ.
What's
We're
up?
talking about MPJ, Saraf, and Cam. MPJ interview today. Yo, I see you in the chat. MPJ said Cam. He believes Cam is being undervalued as a scorer and a player that can carry a team. And he also said that Ben Saraf is he was impressive in practice and professional. He was surprised how professional he was at 19. What do you think about those two?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. I think Saraf might. I always said there's somebody is going to show up and you ain't going to know who it is. It could be Saraf. That experience of playing grown men at 15 and 16 and 17 paying off because they know exactly what they're up against. I believe that. Now, whether they can adapt, as far as Brooklyn is a great spot for Saraf. There's a there's a Jewish community here that he can vibe with, and it's a great place for him. You know what I'm saying? The team is in a position where all these players are going to eventually have to show, what they're capable of and grow. So this is good. This is great. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised what you get.
Yeah, facts. What you think about? Do you think Cam is being undervalued as a player that can score and carry a team? Because before y'all got on, me and
Yes.
John was talking about when Bridges was here. He asked for Cam to be on the court, right?
Right.
And then and MPJ said when he played against Cam, you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
gave them
He
the
gave him
work.
work. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did
gave
give
him
him
work.
work.
Yeah,
He
you know
put
what I'm
up like
saying?
47, I think.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
got
so
busy on him.
so he
He put.
feel like Cam is being undervalued, and
Of
now
course
that
he is.
he's on the Nets and he's saying this in a Nets interview, letting everybody know that Cam is being undervalued. What do you think about that?
Oh, of course he is. He's even being undervalued by half the fans in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Half the fans really believe that he's like, oh yeah, he can score, but He don't play no defense. He can't pass the
Not
ball.
false.
That which is fault. I mean, this guy is a hooper. He's literally a hooper. It's just a matter of him playing. He has to play. You got to get him in the lineup. You got to give him time, and he has to stay healthy. But you got to remember, he came in with Kyrie here and all this mess that was going on. The change of coaches the first 2 years, 2 or 3 years. Come on, man. What you expect the guy to do? The team wasn't on the up and up. You know, it was just a lot of chaos. So for him, you know, and this is why coming in on an organization at a certain time means a lot to the development of players. When they come in, they have to, the team has to be ready for that. You know, like Oklahoma. But you got to remember, Oklahoma's OKC is a small market. They don't have the pressure like New York do. New York brings to Brooklyn. You understand what I'm saying? Everything in Brooklyn is now. You know, and even the fans here want it as soon as possible. You know, like, or they rather just keep picking in this draft and stay in this rut. Like you're gonna get a LeBron or a Kobe out of the draft. You need a team to win. You really need a team.
Guy though, too, Scott. You do need that.
You need a team to win. It's on the GM to situate it where the team, he got a direction, he got a goal, he got to see what he want before he even have it. Which is crazy, but it's true. You have to know what you're looking for.
All right, Breeze. Yo, did you catch any of the media day stuff?
Yeah, I went ISO earlier. I did a stream right at like 12 p.m.
Yeah, I
saw
seen
that. I saw that.
Yeah. So we're gonna start with this. I'm gonna ask you. I ain't gonna ask you about Benson Rob. I'm gonna ask you about Noah Clowney and Cam. Like I said, Bridges was here, asked for Cam to be on the court. MPJ said Cam is being undervalued as a scorer and a player that can carry a team. I know that's your guy. So how do you feel about MPJ actually saying that on media day so everybody can see, you know what I'm saying, exactly what Cam is and how he's being undervalued as MPJ being a probably having to be one of the better players on the team right now. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about him giving Cam a shout out like that? And that's your guy.
I think it speaks volumes. I think he knows, you know what I'm saying, that he values what Cam Thomas as a teammate, what an elite scorer could do for him. Like, think about how it opened up the offensive game for MPJ. And you try to double Cam Thomas, you got MPJ at the top of the 3-point line. You got him at the you got MPJ at the elbow. You got MPJ helping Cam Thomas break those half-court tracks. Like, you playing MPJ in a beneficial situation when you doubling Cam Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, with a championship pedigree like, MPJ, say what you want about him, but on a one-on-one situation, because they doubling Cam Thomas, somebody like MPJ is going to, thrive in that situation. You know what I mean? And to pivot to Noah Clowney, I like his answers at the media day. He was honest. He said rebounding is about effort, and he bulked up. And in my opinion, that's what Cam Thomas did last season. He bulked up. Everybody recognized the difference with Cam Thomas in media day last season and said, "Oh, look at the muscle he put on." Same thing with Noah Clowney. I give credit to him. He really taken his opportunities serious, and he sees that it could be a revolving door with these franchises. Easy come, easy go. You really got to earn your keep. And I think somebody like Noah Clowney going into his third season is serious about his NBA career.
I agree.
Definitely, I agree.
Yeah,
I look for him to make moves.
Yeah. I said before I pulled up, he was another player. Terrence Mann, Zaire, and Noah Clowney worked out with Chris Johnson, and he was working on driving to the paint, dunking, driving to the paint, spin move, drive to the paint, layup. You know what I'm saying? All in a lot of interior work as far as dribble handoffs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think he has another level to get to, or more to his game to show, I should say. Ella, Cam Thomas, and Noah Clowney before we move on. What's good, Brody?
Coach LM.
What's good, y'all?
What's up?
Yeah, I expect to see a huge season from them this upcoming year. Especially from Clowney. You know, I heard he put on more weight, or more muscle, which is actually good for us. It's gonna be interesting to see him at the forward position, which is in terms of the lineup, it looked like he might be our starting four. I mean, it's interesting to see what he's gonna do. I saw him; he's been putting in work in the mid range. You know, creating separation and, you know, working on his post fades. So I'm looking forward to seeing if they can actually execute it on the court. Like, yeah, I'm definitely. It's going to be an interesting season, I will say, in terms of these guys' progression, in terms of Cam Thomas and how he's going to fit into the offense. You could tell that a lot of things. It's just, I don't know if it was just me, but it's just, I don't think that's a relationship that I feel like it's a relationship that's just too far gone.
I agree. You read
I just don't think.
They are
Yeah,
not.
I don't think he's necessarily. I'm sure he's locked in basketball wise, but I just don't think he's locked in with this team. I think it's just reached the point of no return. But he's not gonna be the one to sabotage or get in the way of things. You know, he does keep it. You know, he keeps it low key on certain aspects. You know, in terms of asking him about the qualifying offer. You know, as a player, you do want to control your own destiny. So, I feel like he was on point about that. But in terms of his future with this team, I don't know. I think it was just, as I expected, just a lot of with Sean Marks and them just saving face, just giving us answers that, you know, we all can see through the BS. So it is what it is. But my goal, as it was last year, player development. What are guys getting good at? What are guys improving on? The Yegor injury was a surprise. I didn't know that was there. So that's going to be interesting. They said he'll be ready for regular season. So, you know,
it's tough. He's got a torn plantar, which is anything torn in your foot it's going to take some time. But I just hope they don't rush that, because that could be a nagging injury that will just revolve. So I hope they rest it now and he can be ready. His availability is crucial. You do not want your lottery pick starting off his first season on the injury list. So I just hope they figure that out, because that was not what we wanted to hear today about Yegor.
Oh, wait, hold up. What they said Yegor had?
He's got plantar fasciitis. Torn plantar fasciitis.
He got a foot injury.
Okay, what is that? I'm not going to pretend like I know what that is. What is that, bro?
That's like he got the tendon and the muscle. Well, the tendon piece is in the foot.
Well, where is it? His foot? Is his leg?
The bottom of his foot.
Bottom of his foot, yeah. It's a nagging injury that you have to manage, or else you might have to get something done on it. Would put you on the shelf for a while.
Is that what Porzingis had? Did Porzingis have that?
No, he had an ankle issue. He had an ankle issue, I think.
I think ankle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, his ankle was bad. No, it's not the same thing.
When it comes to this team, it just seems like injuries is just like the main. We got a love relationship. Like Sean Marks love getting these guys.
The Brooklyn Ward.
So I mean, I heard Drake Powell's not running 505s yet, which is
that's another thing. He's got a
so not only do our front office is cheeks, but our damn training staff is cheeks too.
MPJ was talking about the training staff is high.
It's not the training staff.
I was in the debate with Joey about this, and Joey tells me I'm wild for saying that our medical staff hasn't been up to par the last few years. Anybody remember the Ben Simmons situation? Like, they have not been forthcoming with certain medical stuff going on with this team.
Bro, is our medical staff it or not, bro?
No, I don't think it's the medical staff.
I ain't got no time for that novice, that intermediate shit, bro. Are we there or not?
No.
I have no
What they
I
idea.
just at least
saying?
want niggas to hit the court, bro. If we trash, fine, bro, but hit the court.
Exactly. We got to see Powell
No,
play, and now Jaeger might not play to start the season. Like
Seems
that's
like
just
It's
Nolan,
not.
the only person, Nolan and Wolf seem like the only people that's not injured, bro. Or it's
yo,
around.
No, it's not the medical staff. It's not the medical staff.
nah. So
no,
they've been a little
the
flimsy,
rehab.
Scott.
We
They've been
are
flimsy.
the we are
Huh?
the rehab center. We good. No worries
I could get
over here.
5
We are
healthy.
the
No
rehab
wonder
center,
we
bro.
keep getting G League niggas, bro. God
I
damn,
would say this: if Sean and Joe can't get a
this
franchise
shit is
guy
a
with this
joke.
roster, have their bags packed right now because this would be insane if we can't get a top pick with all this crap going on in this roster. It would be astounding that they
This
would screw
injury
this up. It
nonsense
would be
got to
Watch we
astounding.
stop,
mess
man.
around and win 22
Yeah.
games and get the number 4 pick.
Don't please
It
leave.
would.
Don't
This
take my
is
5% of
ridiculous.
hope away. Don't take it away, Lee.
It
Please.
solidified what I've been
Man,
saying
the hell
from the
with that
very
5%
beginning.
shit,
Nah, I
bro.
gotta hold on to it, man. I have to.
You
All
cannot
right,
Bro,
trust.
so
you
anything
need
that's gonna
bro.
happen.
Respectfully, you need to aim higher. The hell with that 5% shit.
Oh my God, are we
all
gonna
right,
get into
hold
this?
on.
You want nothing from this league, please. Come on, we got it. This is our best shot. If we're the worst team, you get a top 5 pick,
I
and that
mean,
is
I
better
get
than
all,
top
bro.
8 or
Hold on,
top
hold
Oh
on,
my
10.
You
head
hold
Come
on,
keep
on.
hurt.
hold
explaining
on. Y'all
that
both,
same
y'all
shit.
both,
Oh
All
my,
I'm
hold
saying
on,
is aim
hold on,
high.
hold on,
oh
hold
my
on,
head
hold on.
hurt.
Wheel it back, wheel it back, wheel it back. We're gonna go to Derek. We're gonna talk about Derek Whitehead. You know what
Oh,
I'm
here we
saying?
go.
Derek said that he took the summer. He didn't want to play in summer league. He took the summer to work on his body to get back right. A lot of training he did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And he stayed in the G last year. So he talking about you know what I'm saying? He trying to get back fit. He trying to get back right. This is a big year for him, and he got to show out. What y'all think about that? Go ahead, John.
About Whitehead, about Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was interesting. I don't know if he got a backstage interview. I know he didn't get any interviews on Yes, so I don't know if there was an interview of him on the backstage ice. You can let me know that on if you saw that. But yeah, for the Whitehead, this is a very important season. We've talked about it. He has to be healthy. He has to show that he can solidify a role. But the Kobe Buffkin situation now really puts him in direct competition. The thing is, both of them are an even playing field. They've both been injury prone. They both haven't played a lot of games. So now, Derek Whitehead has to pretty much be healthy in training camp, be effective, make all of his minutes that he has in these preseason games matter, because if he even falters one little bit, I think it's going to be hard for this team to guarantee his contract, which is either guaranteed or not October 31st. And Buffkin, this guy said he's hungry, he's ready to be healthy, and he's ready to contribute. So it really is a one-on-one between those two guys. And whoever wins, the other is likely going. And for Sean Marks, he has to take that one on the chin. This was a guy who potentially could have been a lottery prospect, and now for the last 2 years hasn't been healthy or available, and said he didn't even want to be in the pros because he didn't trust his body. So he really has to be healthy from the get-go this upcoming training camp, which is very soon, like a day away. And if he's not, then I think Kobe Buffkin has the inside track to steal that spot from him. At the end of the day, we are trying to find out who the next Brooklyn Net is. This is the only way this log jam with the roster makes sense, is that these final spots, you want guys to duke it out and truly earn it. If that is what the goal of this overloading the roster is, I totally get it. And I think that makes it better for the guys that could be a long-term part of the future. If you can earn your role, maybe you can earn a long-term role on this team. So it'll be interesting to see if Whitehead can do it. But he has a lot going against him right now, purely just not being healthy enough. So he is on the bubble, and he's got less time to prove that he can be that a cornerstone piece for this team. So really it's going to come down to him and Kobe, and may the best man win. That's all I got to say about that.
All right, Pod with the pull up. You there, Pod?
But
Yeah, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
I know you was doing big things like this.
Nah, yo,
I
sometimes
can't
I
get an
do a little
invite.
something. I do something
What?
sometimes, you know what I mean? You
I
heard?
feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Listen,
Yeah.
can I give you just my overall on today?
yes.
Yeah. I mean, go ahead, because I'm just running down players, you know what I'm saying? Just talking about things. So, but yeah, go ahead.
I mean, do you want me to address this particular player or?
Yeah. Go ahead, do that particular player and then move forward with your overall take.
All right. So you was talking about Whitehead and who did he come out with? I forgot. But who you talking about Whitehead, right?
Yeah, he came out with Jalen Wilson, but I was more focused on Whitehead because he was injured and he stayed in the G. And he said he worked on his body over the summer trying to get back right. It's a big year for him.
Maybe he worked on his legs, but he ain't work on the top part of his body at all. Pause. He look
No.
he look like he ain't like, cause look at the rest of the team. I was kind of impressed. This is the most like in the weight room Nets team that I've seen in a minute. That surprised me.
They look kind of buff.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
I
think
don't
they
want to be
ready.
analyzing niggas' bodies like that, but dude's arms was looking big in the New Jerseys and
Clowney
shit.
look real good. Oh,
We
You know
we
what I'm
gotta
Put
apply.
saying?
We
pause
gotta apply. We gotta
Yeah,
apply
man.
pause
Pause
to
on
this,
that.
bro.
Clowney
Come
look
on,
like he
bro.
ready.
Like, all right,
Jose.
we gotta apply pause. Hold up. I allowed this shit to go on
Pause.
last 2 minutes, bro. Well, come on, bro. Like, we gotta apply pause to this. Come on now.
Right,
Well,
Clowney's
let Pod fish his
Hey,
take. Let Pod fish his take.
Go ahead,
nah, but
Pod.
uh, in in retrospect, you look at Derek, he didn't look like he put in work. He don't look like
Mm.
he could play small forward for sure. Like
yeah, I
you look
agree.
at, I hate that Drake Powell is hurt. I'm hoping he's not a paper tiger because
Yeah,
he Drake Powell looked like NBA ready and he's 19 years old.
yeah, he do.
Yeah, that's sharing my heart, man. I ain't gonna lie.
And he's
Yeah,
got
Yeah.
to play. He's got to play, man. This would be
yeah,
Yeah,
disappointment.
I don't know if I think not having that killer instinct is what's stopping this kid because he has all the talent, he has all the size, he's prototypical. He has that, like I would compare him to Jimmy Butler, but Jimmy Butler doesn't have a 7 foot wingspan, and Jimmy Butler doesn't jump 43 inches.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it, I'm not saying he's good like I don't say he's got the
I know what you mean, though.
Butler's flicker. I'm just saying in physically, in
Yeah,
terms
yeah.
of being able to do it,
He's ready to play.
he looked like he can do it, right? But I don't
Yeah,
see that with Derek.
yeah. I don't see it neither.
With Derek, he a little hunched over. He don't sound confident. A-
All right.
And like looking back at it, maybe playing in the G League, if you're not confident in your body and you're trying to get back right, I understand you. I'm almost there with you with using the G League the way that he did last year. Fine, it's a
Uh-huh.
tanking season. What is he risking his knees for a tanking season? He did the right thing. But to
Right.
come back and look the way that he looked, he
Like you
just
ain't
did
ready.
like he's not ready.
He ain't
It,
ready.
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
Like
agree.
Hold on,
so
hold on. Wait. PT, you said that he was working on like his lower body, like just like what do you mean? Like
I'm
did it look like he
he
was just doing
he he
cardio
said
or what?
he said for the first time, and it's true, he's not making this up. He said this was the first summer that I got to prepare myself for a
Mm-hmm.
season.
Right.
Wow.
Most the last 2 summers I was injured and I couldn't do anything.
Hmm.
He's behind
And
the eight ball a lot. Very true.
but
It sound
I'm
like
look
he want to stand still and shoot, man. Like from what I'm
it,
hearing.
it that's
That's what he
that's
did last year.
that's what he I think
That's
that's
what
what
he
he
about to. I think that's what he. And I think that's his calling card. And if he want to survive in the league,
Just being a 3-point shooter, that's like Joe Harris again, man. Nah, that's got to go
but
if that's the case.
I don't think
I
he
think he could
wants
do a
to
little bit more. But I think his primary is going to be three
I had to
point
say it,
shooting.
Scott.
I don't know if people watched his game in Long Island. I don't think he wants that contact.
Oh,
I
Mm.
don't
No,
I
okay.
don't think
no.
he trusts his
Legs.
but the thing about it is I'm looking at him today and he looked like Jalen Wilson sitting across from him and he looked like a tank.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow. Wow.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Pod, you were there
yeah.
today, Pod? You were at Media Day?
No, I didn't go to meet. I
Oh,
Well,
watched
okay.
it.
Jalen Wilson got that forward look, like he's a
Nah,
forward, small,
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
He's
yeah.
three.
Jalen Wilson, like he gonna do the little things, bro. He gonna do a lot more of the little
yo.
things. He gonna
You
go after
want
rebounds. He
you
He
gonna
want
got
he
to
gonna do
start
the
with
Jalen
dirty work.
the eight.
you
He got
want
to start
Jalen
with
to
the eight,
turn
buddy.
into like a Josh Hart. He's just not athletic enough.
Nah,
It's
Right.
I
he can't
feel I feel
self-create.
bad. He's done everything to get into the league, and I think he has a winner's mentality. He was a
Yeah,
winner in college. I don't have no problem with Jalen Wilson. I mean, I don't have no problem with Jalen Wilson, the guy. It's just you can't be in the NBA 2 seasons and have 0 dunks.
You know what it is.
Not
His
Especially at
not
six
playmaking
foot
is
not
seven.
odd. His
not for a
playmaking has been
not for a
huge
forward.
downfall too. He's not a good playmaker. And last year he had opportunities. Let's not pretend that Jay Wills did not have opportunities multiple times last year to break out, and every time it was just bleh. Like he let go of his own opportunities last year. Like it's really his fault. He has nobody to blame but himself is because he had opportunities to rise up to the plate, and most times he was just
I
again
thought he was
rebound
gonna
here
be
or
a
a 3 point there.
lockdown defender.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be something
I
like
never
Josh
thought he
Hart.
was gonna be a lockdown defender.
You know
He's,
why I thought he could be a good defender? Because amazingly he does rebounding.
Yeah,
yes.
And
Yeah, that's
and be,
true.
and because of that I thought he
Landry
had
Fields.
enough physicality and enough enough to just move enough space to just get 6 to 8 rebounds a game. And I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he hasn't done that yet. But if you look at that's the thing I have to give them credit for. Just talking about the overall media day, they look they look more prepared than they've looked in years past, and just physically,
That's why
they
I think
just
they're
look.
gonna win more games.
Dayron and Clowney
I
looks
mean,
physically
I
really
don't
good.
mind. I
They
don't
look a
mind
lot
you building
stronger.
up. I don't mind them getting in the weight room, bro. Like I think a lot of them definitely should have got in the weight room. But the problem with that is you got to have a balance in today's NBA because you're gonna do a lot of running. You're gonna do a lot of lateral movement. A lot of the shit that you're doing ain't gonna involve like mostly your upper body because you ain't like you unless you just going in a basket all day on some Giannis shit. Like realistically, you going like everybody gonna have to switch. Everybody gonna have to run. Everybody gonna have to move laterally across the court. Everybody gonna have to guard side steps and step backs and all this other crazy shit that they doing nowadays, bro. Like so,
That's very important.
it's gonna be more on cardio. It's gonna be more on cardio and how your ligaments is lined up, bro. More so than your upper body. To me,
Well, they say
that's
Jordy gonna run them, and that Jordy's gonna they say that Jordy, in comparison to most NBA teams, the only team that has a rougher preseason and camp is the Miami Heat. So if that sounds good to me, but I don't know what it means in the long term.
Where's
And
that
but
coming from?
All
What
right.
does that mean?
I could tell you what it means. It means a lot of the young niggas on this team is either gonna break in half or they're gonna continue to thrive.
You're gonna
That's
Well,
what's
break.
gonna happen.
you have to cut a few guys from this roster to
Man,
leave,
can we
so
get
that's what
some
happens
Giannis
here.
built niggas that stay in shape, man? Like, why are we getting all these
Well, you
injury
got to remember,
prone
Giannis
ass?
wasn't Giannis
Giannis
when he
wasn't
was
Giannis
19.
when he
So,
came
All
here.
like,
right, but
so
he still ain't deal with that much injury issue.
no, I mean he's
I
dealt with
don't know.
injuries
Yeah,
for the
that's
past
true
three
too.
that's
years,
just
bro.
the
Like
Nets.
the nigga
It's
only played 2 playoff games in the last 3 years,
You got to
bro.
remember
Lee.
that,
That
It's
nigga was
not.
injured in one series, came back the next one, and I think that was the year them niggas
Nah,
won the
this is
shit.
Yeah, they
just the
did win
So
the
I
Nets,
mean,
championship.
it is
LM.
what it
It's
is.
just the Nets. That's Sean Marks. That's this performance team. Like, when have
Right.
you heard somebody had jumpers knee before? Only the
never,
Nets. Only
never.
Yep.
Sean Marks
Yep.
and this
Yo,
organization.
We the Brooklyn
Who the fuck has
yo,
Warriors.
jumpers knee?
Nah, jumpers knee
I
is crazy though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, and
hold
the
on,
other
real
day we
quick,
was talking about it, right? Yo, how the fuck we had a player that was out for a month because of mono? He went to
Oh
one
boy.
strip club
Oh
with James
no.
Harden.
Not this
All right,
story
Nigga
hold
again,
said
Clyde.
jumpers,
on. You
knee,
said
and
that
Please.
was
mono.
hold on.
Please.
Not this mono
On,
shit.
Ice,
only
You said
regain
that was
control.
you said
It's
that was
only
facts.
us. It
Hold
really
on,
is
Pod.
only us, man.
Hold on. Let me go to Dylan and Easy real quick. Yo, I got Dylan Ness Press on a panel, and I got Easy. I'm gonna go to both y'all. Terrence Mann, you know what I'm saying? Him and Zaire was actually working out with Chris Johnson, and they were working out together. They were working out on plays, cutting, dribble handoffs, go diving to the cup, dunking, layups, mid range. They was working on everything. Chris Johnson thought they could be they
Chris
could give
Brickley
problems on
or
the
Chris
court together.
Johnson?
Chris Johnson, not Chris
What
Brickley, Chris
gym they
Johnson.
work out
So
of?
you know the little I forget, but it's the one that he be having like half court, and he got the little seat set up behind them, and they just working in the half court area.
Mm,
I don't know what
I-
joint that is, but
I'm
that's what
not.
they
I'm
was
not.
at. But Dylan,
I did
go
see
ahead.
the workout. I didn't pay attention to the gym, but that's
All right,
important,
but
man.
so
That's
yeah, So a lot of people too, Dylan and Easy, think Terrence Mann got something to prove this season. Think he has he will get an opportunity to prove that he can do more than what he's been doing. A lot of Clippers fans said that he didn't really get I don't want to say a fair chance, but he didn't get enough chances over there to do something. What y'all think about him and Zaire already working out together?
Who said that? Who said that nonsense? Somebody's drinking crack. Who said that nonsense? Somebody drinking crack.
Yo, that's what fans have been saying. That's what fans have been saying.
How you drink crack?
Yo, that's the answer to that, bro. Come on.
They said once they got they said once they got somebody on the Clippers, it was basically over for Terrence Mann. I forget who, but that's what they said.
That is insane because I still remember the year Kawhi tore up his knee and Terrence Mann stepped in and did what he had to do. And then from that point, it was up to Terrence Mann to develop and do his thing because they gave him a starting role and Terrence Mann didn't do too much. So like I don't know where that came from, but the fans gotta calm down. I don't think they're really watching the games. Like I said, you gotta be drinking crack. To prove something over here. Now, I don't know what that means. Like, what does that mean? He about to come on the court and drop like 40? Like, is that what's going on? Because when he was
I don't know. He about to showcase something different. He got more to his game.
Enter T-Man.
But you see, this is crazy. People be wanting people to come to this team and all of a sudden just like develop some new game, bro. The man was so versatile on the Clippers. You can't automatically just lock him into what he was doing on the Clippers because his role changed a lot. So like he's a versatile player. So like I'm not expecting him to come here and drop 40. So listen, the fans need to calm the hell down, yo. Like we didn't even get into the regular season yet. That's what you asking, bro. Come on, bro. So,
look at the comment. Easy.
They got calm down. They got calm down, bro.
Look at the comment, Easy. You see the comment? Player one comment. Address that.
Terrence Mann was never a point guard. So if you wanted him to run the offense, he was never going to get that. So that's number one. Number two, you could say certain years they used him wrong, but then like the team developed, they had a new roster every year. He fit into roles that they needed. One of the things that they really needed was a guard defender point attack. He served that really well. So I can't. Now, when they started to get like people like Chris Dunn and stuff like that, his role had to change. He had to sit the fuck back. But like, I mean, like I said, the role changed almost every year, and he rose to the challenge. Now, some years it's not good, but if Ty Lue is change your role every year, and it's not in a way where you think you're ascending, you're going to get more usage rate and more directing time. You're just filling in the holes where Kawhi and PG couldn't fill into. Then I can't automatically put all that on my young boy, especially when I have, and then I'm gonna use everybody logic in here because when they hear an NBA player say something about another NBA player, all of a sudden that is gold, that is the Bible talk, that is gospel, that is God coming down and telling us all the words that we need to hear. That is damn near the fucking rapture. So I'm gonna use that logic. There's a lot of NBA players that vouch for Terrence Mann, so I ain't gonna do that right there. Whatever the fans is feeling, they gotta calm down, bro. The season ain't even start yet.
Easy. What kind of player is Terrence Mann though? Like, how would you describe him?
Versatile guard wing, could guard 1 through 3. 3 is going to be a little shaky. Could handle the rock. 3-point shooter. I wouldn't say 3-and-D, but you could put him in 3-and-D role. Could slash to the basket kind of fast. You could switch him up with versatile lineups. You could have a small ball lineup and have a kind of a big lineup at the same time. So I say he could fill a lot of roles in a contending team. And then on I don't want to say so. It's not a bad thing, but like a purgatory team, I would say he could fit more roles in a contending team. So I just see him as a valuable role player. I mean, to break it down in business terms, like on a team, I don't want to pay him more than $20 million, but he's a good $18 million player for my role players.
No, it's not a bad. It's not a bad assessment. He could be a decent role guy, and the good thing is he's making 15 mil the next 3 years. So I think most likely the Nets would use him as a trade chip if they're going after a big upgrade piece, because his salary with another salary gives the Nets those pieces to eventually go after a bigger upgrade. So I think out of all the vets we could trade at the deadline, I wouldn't be surprised if they keep Man because of the extra 2 years on his contract and wait for the right time to trade him. So that's where I kind of see his value. Like Easy said, he could be a decent bench piece. The goal, I think, eventually will be to trade him as part of a package to get a bigger upgrade. That's what I see from that perspective with Terrence Mann.
All right. Hey, Dylan, you there or nah? I see your mic's still muted.
Yeah, I'm here, man. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, what's good? What you think about Terrence Mann being here in Zaire? You know what I'm saying? Zaire second year here, and Terrence Mann saying like he has more to offer to you know what I'm saying, to his game. And fans think Terrence Mann does have more to his game. You know what I'm saying? So what you think about, and them two was working out with Chris Johnson, doing drills together. What you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's good to see some of the guys collaborating with one another, kind of getting the camaraderie together and starting to get a little bit of chemistry. Do I think Terrence Mann has a entirely new level to his game? Probably not. But does he have a chance to slightly improve based on his usage rate and minutes potentially? I don't see him turning into like a 6-man or a high caliber fourth option, but is he going to be a reliable role player that could be utilized on a contending team once we're ready? I would think so.
All right. What you think about Zaire?
I love Zaire, man. I've been a big Zaire guy since the moment we got him. I used to watch him when he was at Sierra Canyon in high school. So, I'm a big fan of his. So I'm glad to see him back. Do I think that there is an entirely new level to his game? Not at all. I think what he is this past season is what he is, which is a really reliable role player on any team that he's on.
All right.
You think he's reliable in a contending situation?
His confidence looks really good. If you saw Zaire today, he looks way more confident than he did a year ago. Like, he looks ready to be a great role piece for a long-term future. Defensively gives you a lot of impact on that side. His three-point shot's better. His mid-range shot's still there, but he doesn't have to rely on it anymore. He's a cutter, a lob threat. Like, Zaire can be that ultimate role guy for us, and I think this is a big year for him to validate his role at this point. He looks confident.
Hold on, John. So Dylan, you think Zaire could be a good piece on a real contending team, like not no
100%,
like
100%. I 100% think he could be.
I'm kind of down on them, but I can see the points, but I'm kind of down on them.
I don't think he has a position. I think he's kind of a tweener. I don't like his physical build. He has no shoulders.
He's 6'9" though, Pod, and he gave you a lot of defensive effort last year.
He ain't got no shoulders.
He
right, yo, that's wild.
He's weird. His head is as wide as his shoulders. It looks crazy.
What? Wait, whoa! Come on, Pod.
He got a small frame. Pod. That's what you trying to say. He got a small frame.
Y'all act like I be making shit up, y'all. I tell y'all the truth, and y'all.
Did you see him lock up Brandon Ingram a year ago? Wait, Pod. Did you see him lock up Ingram a year ago? Come on, man. He gave you a lot of defensive effort last year. It's not perfect, but it's definitely a lot better.
Ingram is the same, come from the same scarecrow tribe in Africa as
Whoa. Are we in alternate universe?
He is skinny,
Ingram has
though.
the nerve to have no shoulders and he's hunchback. But nah, these dudes are placeholders. The job is to get AJ DeBansa, Cam Boozer, or Darren Peterson. These dudes are just holding.
So what's the
Bro,
beat?
not this top 3 thing again.
Hold on, hold that talk, Mark. You already know I'm good for the talk, but hold that talk real quick. Hold that. Right?
Okay, my bad.
Yeah. We gonna go
left. My bad.
You good. You already know how we get down with the college folks. You know what I'm saying? But hold on. I want to talk about Traore because Diego is hurt. So we're gonna talk about Trayor and Buffkin. And I read somewhere that I seen somewhere, if anybody's seen that, they really think the Nets hit a home run with Kobe Buffkin. I said it on
I
the
think so
last
too.
podcast. The Pacers was trying to get him. They was trying to pair him with Nimhard, and we stole him from the Pacers. Now
Yeah,
a
I
lot
think
of
he good.
and a lot of what I read was they think he can be a key contributor on this team with his scoring ability. So
Yeah, for
anybody can
sure.
answer. Trayor and Kobe Buffkin. What y'all think about them two?
This
Yeah.
is really
I want to
important.
see it.
I need y'all to hear me on this. I've been
All right,
tweeting this
go.
all. I've been tweeting since they traded for Kobe Buffkin. Kobe Buffkin is our future backup point guard. They're laying out the
Dun dun
blueprint.
dun.
They're
Wow.
laying out the blueprint.
Wow.
And
Oh my
Nolan
God.
Traore is our starting point guard. And I think what they want to do is play a 2-point guard lineup with Diego on the other end. I like
Oh my God.
I like
Oh my
listening to
God.
them talk today because the both of them know themselves. I hate when players don't know themselves. Like sometimes they'll ask Cam Thomas a question and he'd be like, "Yeah, my defense is good. What are you talking about?" That's a player who don't know himself.
Bruh, stop it. When Cam Thomas said that, stop it.
Oh, no,
Today,
no, no. Oh, my God.
today,
You're gonna
Yeah,
pull that
Bree.
Oh
magic.
my God.
Oh my God.
If you don't know what
today,
Traore is, come
Yeah,
on.
Bree.
Come on.
Yo,
yo,
funny.
I know y'all don't like what I be saying, but it's the truth.
Well, I never heard Cam Thomas say that. I never
I never
heard.
heard him.
He
I
said
never
it
heard him.
today. He said it like
Oh,
this. He said they asked him, "Yo, what do you think about the people saying that your scoring is empty calories and and that your defense is not good?" He's like, "I don't listen to other people telling me about my defense. I know what I was putting in. I had the team 6-6 before I got hurt. We were six. No. He said we were fifth, sixth in the league at that time. And
Bro, he's
before I
still
got
saying
hurt,
that bullshit. He's still believing that bullshit.
We're talking about Cam
Yo,
that's not the
Thomas.
first time he said it either.
Boy,
He
this is
yo,
insane, my nigga. This is
he really
fucking
think
insane.
yo.
Wait, is this about Cam?
Yeah, Cam Thomas said it.
I don't think he
Yeah,
said that
bro.
today. Did he say that today? I didn't hear him say
damn
that.
sure did. Yo, I just told you exactly how he said it. He said they
He
asked
does
him.
have a track record.
He
He said
wanna
that
No,
last time
he
though.
said
he
he was
wanna
upset that
find the
NBA media was
JT, find the
falsifying him. That's what he
Right.
said. He said he
So
was upset NBA was falsifying him.
even that
he
means
wanna
when
I
the
know he
NBA
could find the
media says
JT,
if
find the
he
clip.
says the
Whoa.
NBA media is falsifying him, and like you said, that's your word, not mine. If
Well,
he
that's what
said
he
that,
said. That's his language. He used the word falsifying.
right?
He
So
used
if
that.
that then what are they falsifying? Nobody's saying he can't score. Nobody's
It's
is saying
it's
that
about
he's
the
not
ball
an
hog
elite
thing.
scorer.
It's
They're
about the ball
saying
hog narrative. That's what he was talking
they're
about.
The
saying he don't
fans
play.
said that. The fans said that, not the organization. The fans said that shit.
Well, Zach Lowe said that. Zach Lowe, if we want to give a
Zach
name,
Lowe
Zach Lowe said that. He said he's a ball hog.
and
Hold on,
most
John.
of the rest of
Real quick, PT.
NBA intelligentsia. But
Real quick,
Hey,
PT.
yo.
When MPJ got traded to the team, bro, there was memes coming out the wazoo from all the fans. Who gonna chuck more, MPJ or Cam Thomas? That is not the organization. That is strictly the fans, my nigga. That got nothing to do with Brooklyn. That
yeah,
got nothing to do with Brooklyn.
yeah,
That is on him and the fans, bro. Don't be throwing other people in a mess that don't got nothing. Don't give me a case that I don't need to be a Cody on, bro. Don't do
but
that,
nobody
bro. What
gave
we
him that
doing,
case
bro?
though. That's not
Yo,
the
Floods, man.
that's not the case that they
I don't
gave him.
think.
They gave him the case that they gave him is that he's 6'2". He doesn't move very well laterally. His defense is suspect.
And he's
That's
not athletic. Those are the
that's
things holding him back.
Those
he's an
aren't
All right,
lies though. Like
Yeah, those are truth. Those are truths. He's
Hold on.
not
Those are
tall. He
truths.
plays no
hold
defense.
on,
He's not athletic.
hold
Those
on.
are three truths you can't dispute about
Yeah,
him.
nah, go back. Hold on about Cam real quick. Go back to Kobe and Trayor.
Yeah, let's
oh
bring it back.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
bring it back.
resettle.
Yes.
Let's resettle. Let's resettle.
Yes.
sorry about that. But yeah, Kobe to me is a play like my boy Kool-Aid has been telling me to watch Kobe for a minute. Before he got hurt. He only played 24 games last year. we haven't really seen him, but when I saw him in summer league, I was like, yo, I forgot about this kid. And I think he was 19 and 8 in summer league. And when the 2 games that I saw him play, he was killing. And I'm sure the Nets saw that. And that's probably why they targeted him. They had to give him up. They got too many people over there, especially at point guard. And their point guard is gonna play 40 minutes anyway.
I
But
think he got a Juwan Howard connection or something like that.
Yeah,
I
he
think one
does.
of
That
the
was his
he
coach. He was
played
his
at
coach in
Michigan.
college. Good mention, Breeze.
He, he,
Let,
he, he, he played at Michigan, so there's a familiarity there. But when
Mhm.
you see the way that they're talking and even the way that they're pairing people up, they're they're kind of like having people who are going to share the court together. And I could tell like Nolan, it's not just the plantar fasciitis, and that's like when you tear um or you like stretch a ligament underneath your foot, and then I have it right now, as a matter of fact. It's like you
Oh
get this like
damn.
knot underneath your foot, but I don't think his is bad like that. I think his is just something he's gonna have to deal with over the year and hope that it goes away.
They said torn though, Pod. So that's a little anything
If it's
torn. That's always a
if it's
worry.
torn,
Then it's worse
Yeah.
than you
I
think.
think he has a tear. Torn
Yeah,
would
he has a
be
tear.
Well, they
yeah,
use different words. Tear, torn. They
No, well, it's a
didn't,
difference between the
They
two.
didn't specify though about
Torn
that.
means he's going to be
torn
out.
means he's 6 months out.
Yeah, he's out. Tear means he can, you know,
Right.
hold,
he can come back.
hold on though. Hold on though. Let's pass the pill to Breezy because he been here and he even have a word in. So let's pass the ball to
But
Breezy.
the
Breezy,
last part I wanted to say before
yeah,
Breezy
yeah.
goes is the thing that I like the most about watching Nolan Traore and Yegor Gelman talk was that they understood what their games are. They like Diego was like, I'm the fastest. I was the fastest dude in the draft. He said it openly. That means when a player says I'm fast like that, and he understands himself. That means he understands his go-to skill. Yegor said the same thing. He's like I'm gonna be able to pass these guys. I got a lot of guys who can score. It's gonna be my job to kind of get them from different positions, get them ready to go. But what I have to do is I have to get stronger. Once he said that I have to get stronger, shit, that means they're gonna be playing him on the wing. That means he's gonna have to play a whole lot more physical game and to be able to take advantage of his height. That is great fucking news to hear two players that they just drafted understand what their go-to skills are and what they got to work on. Like
Yeah,
I
well,
was impressed with that.
go ahead. Well, you can say they kind of like played in a league already. They played overseas with grown people, you know. So yeah, they know. They know.
Last time him and Nolan played, Nolan and Yegor played. Nolan gave Yegor 45.
Yeah,
He definitely did.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
this is definitely Nolan's opportunity now. If Jaeger has to miss any time, let's give this kid a shot. I think he's got the speed factor. It's just can he create a more consistent jump shot and control his speed? I think once he figures that out, I mean, Nolan could be the surprise of our draft. Really, I think he has so much untapped potential. It's just can he be consistent enough? But he definitely has
You know what,
opportunity
Pod?
now with the
I
Jaeger
think he
stuff.
was all. I was kind of not off it, but I was kind of like they might run him at the point because that's naturally what he plays like. But
Yeah.
I feel like in order for it to make sense, it would make sense if later on in the season or probably around like All Star, I wouldn't be surprised if Nolan is at the point and Diego is at the three. If
That could be possible.
if they
Yeah,
split it that like that.
that's where the way I would do it. But the way they seem to be doing it is like they're gonna make it where Yegor is the shooting guard, and they'll probably try to graduate Drake Powell eventually into that three small forward role, which I think
No.
is a mistake. I think he should be playing that
The
Lou
two,
Dort role, like the what Lou Dort does for OKC. That's what Drake Powell should be doing for the Nets.
That's
And
very interesting, Pod. That's
you,
very interesting.
um, similar players, but like I said, it's all between the ears, and if he's going to be healthy with Drake Powell, he's more talented than them. He's more physically gifted than them. He 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 he's a natural, point of attack defender. And if he's gonna be right, and if he has the talent to be a scorer too, which is the other thing. Like they were saying, oh, he doesn't have much of a bag, and that's not true. You didn't see
Yeah,
it
he
at
I
really
think he
you
could
does.
didn't
be a
see it at
solid. He could
North
be a solid
Carolina.
two-way player. Yeah, definitely.
He
I'll give
could
him that.
definitely be a solid two-way player because he's just physically imposing. He's not a player that you're gonna have to wait for him to get strong or whatever. I mean, he's gonna get stronger, but look at him. Like
I think the interesting part about him, the mostly, bro, is this his effort. Like, I mean,
Right.
it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that's like you could just you don't have to really run anything for him, bro. Like, I think he just gonna go. He seemed like a go get it type of player to me.
yeah,
You know what I'm
Does.
saying?
He's
So,
got
like, I
athletic
mean,
ability, so
and when you have that, when you already have the height and the motor and the athletic ability to go forward, you basically 3/5 of the way, bro, into your NBA, into being a complete NBA athlete. You know what I'm saying? All the rest of the stuff is gonna come with like skill and offensive talent, elite offensive talent, elite defensive talent, things like that. Learning how to play make, learning how to play in systems, learning how to play out of double teams, this, that, and the third, all that other stuff. But that's gonna come through time if he ever make it that far. But at minimum, I think he could be a solid two-way player.
Leaf, if there was a comp you could give a Drake Powell if he hits a ceiling, would it be, like you said, a Lou Dort, an Alex Caruso, or a Herb Jones? Which one of those players do you think he could hit his ceiling with if he does get this consistent
Do y'all
minutes?
think he could score? Because y'all keep on putting people who are just strictly 3-and-D or like struggling to
Yeah.
score.
Well,
Like y'all
He
think he
can
could
score.
I was about to easy. I'm glad you actually said that.
so
I think his floor is Herb Jones.
his
Oh,
floor is
wow.
Lou Dort. Lou Dort is 11 and 7, like or
I,
11
th- I
5
think
and 6. That
he
I think
can't be
he better
7?
than that.
He gotta be
Nah,
he
5.
could be better
nah.
than that. I think for sure, for
I
sure.
think he
He's not gonna
I
do
think
it this year. He's not gonna do it this year, but by next year, year after, especially if he gets minutes this year, he's gonna be a nice and tidy 17, 18 points a game,
yeah, with the
2
health
steals.
and everything, bro. Yeah, I give you that. But right now, I look at him and Herb. I look at him and Herb Jones. I look at them niggas like cell phones, bro. Like it was just one just came after the other, bro. Like Herb Jones, obviously, bro. Like that's what I look at it as, bro. I think Drake Powell is basically the second the finished furnished made copy. It's like a iPhone 16. Oh shit, an iPhone 17 came out. Oh damn, all right, cool.
You know why I
Wait,
say
wait.
no? Because
Hold on.
Herb Jones didn't come into the NBA shooting 40% from three. Drake Powell
Yeah,
shot
that's something
40%
different.
from three at UNC.
Wait.
Like
I just gotta ask this question, bro.
That's why I'm calling him that.
I have to ask a two-part question. What's his height and wingspan? And are you telling me he's that great
he's
of a defender?
He's 6'6" with a 7-foot
yep.
wingspan,
And he could guard 1 through 4, I believe. 1 through 4.
and he's probably the most
Not
athletic player on this team. If he
Yeah,
wasn't,
he is.
no, he's the
injured,
most
But y'all talking
athletic player.
Herb Jones.
He
That's an
is
all NBA
by
defender right
far the
there.
most athletic.
By far the
he's
most
definitely
athletic
the
player.
most athletic
Wait,
person on this
Yeah,
team.
I don't
he's
even. I'll be honest
he
with you.
got defensive
I don't
player
even
of the
think it's
year
close.
for he got defensive
hold on.
player of the year for North Carolina. Like the team voted him defensive player of the year. And
So he's that
he's
good on defense then. He's that good.
he
Like
Yeah,
he's
Yeah,
that
he had
good.
Yeah,
And
he's
yeah.
wait,
that
and
hold
good.
on,
He
and
got
in
Izzy.
high
long
school,
arms. He got
in
long
high
Hold on,
school
arms,
Izzy.
he
man.
was a 30-point per game player. Like in high school he got busy. When I saw him in high school, I thought I was looking at young Kawhi.
hold on.
Wow. Whoa.
Wait. Real quick.
Wow.
Hold on.
So real quick, just
Hold
let me just get
hold
2
on,
minutes.
Easy. I
So
got you. He had like
real quick,
oh,
Ice.
shit,
So
he had like 30. He had like 22. Go ahead.
real quick.
Go ahead.
So Monty Kamara came into Portland Trailblazers. He immediately changed the defense. Now there's a lot of great defensive pieces, but the minute he came to the league, he was already considered damn near all NBA defensive player. Is that what we're saying about Drake Powell?
He has the
He
He
has
has
the
to be
potential.
does
healthy
he
though.
have the
Gotta
mentality?
be available.
He has the
What I'm
potential.
I think
what I'm
if it's
telling you is the
physical
measurement.
wise, bro, I think he already has all the attributes physically, bro.
Yeah.
Like in terms of the archetype.
Like
Don't he got a
the
7 foot
things you can
wingspan?
measure. Hold on a second. The things you can measure is what is the stuff that I look at. Like I look at the wingspan more than I look at the height.
Yeah, that
With that
wingspan.
height, but him being
I agree.
6'6", with that 7 foot wingspan, yo, what can he not do? And he had the most athletic performance overall, not just the 43-inch vertical, not just the 30-inch standing jump. Like this this dude did the shuttle run, like was like third in the shuttle run. Like he's a beast. It's all between the ears with him. Is he gonna be a goofy anime watching kid who plays video
Wait,
games who
what?
plays Roblox on the road? If that's who he is, he may not reach that potential. But what you can measure, he has it all.
Yeah, if he
Nah,
puts it,
Pod, you might be off that, bro. You might be off. If he has that personality, I feel like that's fine. But
I,
majority of the cases,
I might be
off
saying it wrong.
the court, right? Because realistically, if he is into that, he watches Dragon Ball Z, that nigga might be totally locked in on the court on some Goku type shit,
Exactly,
where
bro.
he
So
like,
that means he's staying out of these
nigga,
New York clubs.
Yeah.
That means he's staying out
word,
of
like he might be
sapphires, bro.
locked in on the
That means
court.
you won't catch
I
him like
think,
you caught
yo,
like he won't
I
get caught
thought
lacking
that.
like Rodion's Caruso got caught lacking, bro. Like so, like I mean,
I
so
thought that.
I'm
But
Yo.
have y'all
I
heard?
see.
Haven't
I
heard
Hold
see
on.
that name in a long time. Haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yo,
you know what I'm
what's his
saying. So
name?
I
That
mean,
that
but
fighter did that shit too. What's his name? Asanya or something like that. He do that shit too, and he was a great fighter. Not that was, but he is a great fighter. What's his name?
No,
Adesanya.
it's
no,
a
but
different
Yeah, I
I
know what you're
generation for
talking about.
I
sure.
know you're
what
Like,
talking
Pod
real.
was saying
I
is if
mean,
he
yeah,
gonna
but
but
the thing
PT,
is, he had the
if
lowest
he into
usage
that
rate.
stuff, bro, that means he
That's a
not getting
good sign.
involved
I'm
That's a good
into
word.
none
sign.
of the BS, bro. Like MPJ, as long as MPJ don't lead none of these young dudes down the wrong road in the next 2 years, bro,
Oh
I'm cool.
boy.
I don't need a Fugazi, a high yellow, bro, brethren on this team, bro, just leading
Oh, you
these
got it
young
right there.
players
Leaf,
down the
don't
wrong
worry.
path. I
Sean
said
Mark
what I
said,
said, man. Hold
wait,
on.
Wait. What did
Hold on,
MPJ do, bro?
hey,
What's going on? What he did,
hold
bro?
on,
What's going
hold
on?
on, hold on, real quick. Drake Powell had what is it 26 steals and 25 blocks at North Carolina, 37 games.
Everybody know that, but I just don't lead.
Now I'm
I
talking.
just don't need a veteran up in here leading these
oh,
players down the wrong path
Leaf, you
of.
don't have to worry. Leaf, you don't have to worry. Sean Marks had an emergency good character meeting with MPJ, and he understood everything he said, and it went in through one ear, out the other. So don't worry. MPJ's good
Of
now. Don't
course,
What
worry.
does that
He had
Because
a good
mean,
character
bro? Like,
meeting
what
with
did
him.
he do?
MPJ
easy. The
MPJ
last
gonna
thing
go
I
right
want y'all
back
to know
down.
The
about
biggest
Drake
voice should be the
Powell
head
is
coach, not the players. Anyway, the biggest voice should be the head coach, not the players.
But for right now, I agree with what Breezy just said. If Yegor is or no, we're not going to be those leaders. I agree with that for now that it's Jordy. But hopefully, one of those guys could be a leader because you need that.
I
You need
agree.
that
I
support.
agree.
They
I
have
agree with
leadership in
what
the gym.
Breezy said too. But like, that's only the case if you don't have no veterans on the team at all.
Hold on, we got one more player, then we could you know what I'm saying, talk about whatever. In the
What
last
player?
20 minutes, but Fambo.
Oh yeah.
Fambo got signed today. I seen news he was signed like last month, but they say he finally came today and got signed, right? And in his interview, he says he's trying to change the narrative for the Chinese folks that's out here, the stereotyping, because he is like
Talk that shit.
6'10", 6'11", athletic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Chinese players ain't like that. So he trying to change that stereotype for the Chinese. And it also said, somebody also said, another Chinese player said that they was told that because they're Chinese, they're not good enough to play in the NBA. So I guess that's what he's talking about too. And what y'all think about that? Anybody can answer.
What you got on that, Ice? I want to know your
Yeah,
thoughts
let's
on
hear
it.
from you at Scout Mo. Come
Yo, Fambo got skills. Like he's not, you know what I'm saying? Like he had to work on his game when he played for G League Ignite. But since he went back to China and now he's coming back, bro, he got skill. He got legit jab step. pull up, one dribble, pull up, crossover, spin, you know what I'm saying, dunk on you type shit, you know what I'm saying, for Asian Chinese dude. And I don't like to say that, but for him, and you know, Asian dudes are not athletic, they're not as skilled as, you know, most American players, but he's kind of different.
But he gotta beat out Grant Nelson for that spot, right?
Yeah, he got to beat out Grant, but he different though. He is
Okay.
like different. He got a little bit of handle. He got a little bit of wiggle to his game. He
shoot well.
He shoots well. He could get putbacks, one hand putback, two hand putbacks.
He plays.
You know what I'm
above the
saying?
rim.
He's a
plays
little
above the
bit
rim.
different. So he said he's trying to break the stereotype for the Chinese players. You know what I'm saying? Represent, and hopefully he gets a 2-way contract.
Most times, hold on. Most times you do, like Yao Ming was a unicorn. Like they don't get big Chinese players. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Most times they guards. So he can change the narratives. If anybody was going to do it, it's the Nets. Not to be long-winded, it's a big panel, but I just want to say I'm glad he got the contract, and I see the potential. I think that Juwan Howard could help somebody like Fanbo get to the next level. But go ahead.
I mean, but I was gonna say if that's
I
the
think he's only
case,
signed for the trip, and that's it.
yeah,
I
I ain't gonna lie, I
if
might
you're
have
not
to agree
averaging
with
30 in China, you're not for real. You're not an NBA player.
Fanbo about to be MVP in China. These two games, he's about to be
He
MVP,
got
guys.
nice
Watch
film
this.
though. I'm not gonna lie.
About
He
two
looked
more.
like he looking like Sengun in the film, but
Sangoon?
Sangoon in the film.
he
Damn.
look. But I know that's not real. That's in China. Like if you're playing for the Guangdong Tigers, that film doesn't translate.
Exactly.
And
No,
so
but we got a
he's
two-way.
for-
We got a
he's
two-way
for the
open,
trip.
so he might make
Yeah.
a team. Might make the G League team.
No, he should be on the
Maybe.
two-way though. He should be on the two. I'd be shocked if he's not on the two-way.
The last time he played in the G League, he was only averaging 22 minutes, bro. Like, get him back overseas.
Oh damn, Lee! You are just so hard on some of these guys, man.
I'm not accepting mediocrity, bro. Like,
Bro, my thing is, hold on. Listen. Well, this is why I like being big optimism, bro, because I never seen these guys play in the NBA. I'd rather give them the opportunity to give them the grace because I never seen them play. Let them play. If they bad, then I won't say nothing when y'all trashing them. But at the end of the day, to make it seem as if of someone being vocal on media day saying I want to change the narrative, I'm not overlooking that. That guy is serious. He got something to prove, bro. Like he got probably cousins here, not to be funny, but just Chinatown right down the block.
Yep.
Like he could, you know what I mean? He probably got family in the hood.
Listen, and guess what? So do all the other players that we drafted, bro. Like we done drafted every ethnicity.
Come on,
we done drafted every ethnicity in the book, bro. Like, come on, bro. I'm with
Chinatown is a bridge away.
I'm with PT on this, bro. If you ain't putting up 30 in the China League, bro, like I don't really care for you, bro. I'm sorry.
How you say homies in Chinese, man?
Piato, Piato or something. I don't know.
Nah, but you don't think you can play in the G League though? Like the G League, bro.
He only
like,
averaged 22 minutes.
Yeah.
We need Ice to debate Leaf on this. Ice, go Ice.
Nah, I'm just saying. Like,
he's a star in China. Like if I'm him, I'd rather be in China than be playing around in the G League. But yeah, he'll probably make it in the G League if he wants to stay out here.
He should be on the two-way spot. There's nobody else we should give it to except him right now. I think this guy has a case to actually build something in Brooklyn. Like this is about finding the next Brooklyn net. I think he's going to prove that he should be on this team at least. Like,
and we went all the way to China to do it?
No, that's Joe Desai trying to promote the Chinese relations or something. That's all Joe Desai. It's not Fanbo.
Bro, hold up. No. Let's be realistic about what this is, bro.
Hold on. He went undrafted, right? He went undrafted. He was a nice high school kid. They was already scouting him. He went undrafted. He went to G League Ignite. He didn't do too well. He went and worked on his game in China, and now he's coming back because he got hurt. But there were NBA teams still scouting him when he was over there. So
yeah, but I think he was only averaging like 18 in China. If you only averaging 18,
that should sound like the 2K26 storyline right now.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Sure. That's what it sounds like to me.
You keep cooking, bro.
He has
No, but
potential.
that's what happened though. So it happens to players, like players go overseas, but they were interested in him though. A lot of there were certain teams that was
Ice.
interested in him. You know
My
what
So
I'm
my
saying?
hold on. What about what?
Ice.
What about
Hold on. I
Wasabi
gotta say this.
Watanabe? Y'all ain't had no love for Wasabi Watanabe?
Yo,
No.
Yuta was
Wasabi.
awesome, man.
Uh-uh.
For 10
Nah,
games,
nah,
he
nah.
was awesome.
Yuta
He was
But
awesome.
Yuta the shooter?
Ice.
Nobody was
Yo,
saying Yuta the shooter. Y'all was
yeah,
shooting
yo,
the
I
you
was
shooter.
gotta
not saying
hyping it
that.
up.
No.
Where's Yuta
Listen.
the shooter now?
All
Listen.
right.
I don't
I
think
All
Ice.
right.
Yuta Watanabe was anybody's
He
favorite
played for
player.
Japan.
Yeah.
You played for Japan.
Ice.
That's right.
He was
Listen.
Kevin Durant's favorite player, OM.
I got it. Hold up.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Hold up. I gotta say this, bro,
I'm
because
listening.
the reality is that, bro. The kid that got picked by Portland, that Portland stole in like 16 in the draft, and he went up that high. Basically, bro, Fanbo is basically like us it's basically the front office telling the fans, yo, we wanted him realistically, but we're gonna settle for this.
Nah,
That's what
I
that
don't.
is,
I don't
bro.
believe that, Leaf.
That's
Leaf.
that's that's
I
that's
don't believe
that's
that,
what
Leaf.
I
That's
see,
two
bro.
different
Like
positions.
y'all
That's
could
two
tell me
different
something.
positions.
Y'all could tell me something different. That's fine, bro. But listen, that's what I see, bro. Like when I look at this shit, bro.
Nah,
Like,
I don't
Leaf.
see
By the
that.
end of the season, Fambo will be your favorite player on this team.
oh my god.
Yo,
Yo,
He
man,
said Fanbo will be my favorite player on his team, bro.
I'm telling you,
That's
that'll be amazing.
highly bold, bro. Like I ain't
yo.
gonna
Yo,
lie
we
to
better
you.
get blessed in this
John,
draft
you
because
don't know
look
what
what we got
kind
to
of
talk
words
about.
you open
I
up
ain't
with
gonna
that,
lie
bro.
to you,
The
bro.
man
Like
wanted
This
Jaeger
team
on the
is
team, bro.
interesting, man.
If Fanbo is the best player, bro, that means Jaeger ain't the bro. You about to have
No, he
You
didn't
crazy
know,
say
there's some
he's the best player.
sarcasm in what I said. Easy, like, come on, man.
He didn't say
no,
that. He
bro.
didn't say he's the
I
best player.
see it already. Leaf is gonna go crazy in the season if he doing good and Jaeger doing bad. Leaf is losing his mind, bro. I don't want to
No,
deal with that
Diego is
again,
going
bro.
down
What
to
if
the D
Fanbo
wait,
League.
play
wait,
better
wait,
than
wait,
What if
wait.
Fanbo play
Hold
better
up,
than MPJ?
Time out. How did this turn into goddamn easy telling me what I'm gonna be, bro? Like if something happened, bro. Like
You
what is
know it.
going on?
You know that's a
So
fact, though. You
wait.
know
Say
that's a
what you
fact.
So hold on. Say that again, bro, because I'm focusing on
That's what
something.
you do. That's what you try
Real,
to tell me what I'ma be. So easy can
Oh,
take you all minute.
no, guys, come on.
Breeze, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Yo,
I'm
He
gonna
gave
get
you
you.
a
Hold
taste of
on,
your
Breeze.
own medicine. He gave you a
Breeze,
taste of
this
your
ain't
own
about
medicine.
you, bro. Hold on, bro.
No, it's
Listen.
about you.
Yeah, it
hold
is,
on.
and I'm trying to ask the question of the person that delivered the message. Easy, bro. Say what you just said again, bro. You said if who go do what?
If Fanbo is doing better than Jaeger this season, you are throwing a table at the computer. You are ripping a wall down. You are
Yeah.
fucking something up, bro. And I just
I'm
don't
not.
want that. I don't want you to
I'm
go through
not.
that this season, bro.
I'm not doing no such thing. You know
That's
why?
not what
Because
he does.
Yo,
What he
someone
does
say
is
his
he
I'm
gonna
not
pod.
doing
say
no
it
such
didn't
Someone say
thing
never
his
because
pod.
happen.
hold up.
He
Didn't
gonna
we
be
just
like,
say
yo,
yeah?
pull the receipts. Where the receipts at? It
Didn't
never
we
Yo,
happened.
hold up?
someone
Bad
saved his
receipts.
pod.
Wait a minute.
Plenty of
Hold on.
Receipts
receipts.
is bad.
Plethora.
Receipts is bad.
Time out. Didn't we just say Jaeger had an injury coming into the season, bro?
Yep.
Why is we
yeah.
what?
Yes.
So what is that means Fanbo is available, bro. Like and Jaeger is not. What is going on here, bro? Like, bro. Obviously, bro. Like if Fanbo do better than Jaeger this year, that means we're tanking. That's what
Bruh,
it means.
When? When
what I'm
tanking?
saying to you,
We
what
tanking
Well,
I'm saying
regardless,
to
my
you,
brother.
what I'm saying to you is when I was doing the ISO earlier, you was like, yo, you gonna be grieving if Cam Thomas get traded. And what I'm saying is Easy did the same thing to you. I said he giving you a taste of your own medicine. That's all I said. Now, that being said, bro, you don't like no players on the team. That's cool with me. I'm
That's not
saying
true.
you
That's
like
not true. That's
all
not
right,
true.
so look, hold on. What I'm saying is more negativity than anything. And I'm just saying a lot of fans pull my Nets fan card and say this and that and the third, but at least I'm being optimistic. Now, don't make it seem like I don't call it like it is. It's media day. We all see what's going on. Now, at the end of the day, Cam Thomas is in a situation where he speaks on how he's trying to give players as a player, he want power. I want to be in this situation. So, I'm saying all of this to say, bro, I made my point on not Cam Thomas, but the way Sean Marks handle contracts. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Jared Allen. Like these players are becoming more vocal about being business savvy with the franchises. It ain't about me trying to argue with you, bro. I was trying to get to that point. That's it, though.
Look, all I'm gonna
Makes
say
sense.
is, listen, it makes sense, bro. Like it. Listen, I'm not ruling it out at all, bro. Like, listen, what happens happens, but we gotta understand what we going after, bro, or what at least what the front office is going after. They going after a pick, a quote unquote somewhere. I don't really give a damn because I'm all out on it, bro. Because the league done already told us how they feel. They're like, all right, yo, y'all ain't getting your pick that y'all want to get, man. The end of story.
We didn't
But
So
tank
hold on,
properly.
but what I'm
We
saying
didn't
is,
tank properly though last
so
year. You
hold
guys
I don't
on,
want to
so
hear that
listen,
tank properly
Oh,
shit,
hold
bro.
on.
my
So
I don't want to
head,
hear
hold on.
that.
What I'm
my
saying is,
head.
what I'm
Oh,
saying
you
is,
know it's too soft.
I'm at odds with fans
Ain't
that
nothing
think
true
just
about it.
because we don't get a top 3 pick, we
The
won't
fourth
win.
odds. We
That's
fixed
the
it.
fans I'm at odds with. I'm at odds with those fans that think we
Yeah,
not
you got to
going
talk to the
like
tankers,
these.
bro.
You at
Yeah, no,
odds
I'm
with
just
me.
saying, like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah. We had
let's see
odds.
them play before we say anything, even if the script is to, you know what I'm saying, try to get in a lottery pick for next season. Even if
So let me
that's
get
what it
this right,
is.
Breezy.
The
Let
second
me
that we got
so
rid of
let me get
Mikel,
this right,
bro, the
Breezy
fan base was divided into groups
and
of
Scott.
three. I told you that.
Go
Hold
ahead.
hold on a second, Leaf. Let me get this straight. Y'all mean to tell me that y'all can't tell that the entire 21-man roster as it currently stands of the
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn Nets, that there's not one dude on that team that's as good as Darren Peterson? You mean to tell me y'all don't know that? Y'all can't
Oh,
Well,
watch
I
little.
like
I
Darren
didn't say that.
Peterson.
I said to y'all, it's a lottery. And I was right about that in my estimations because we got the 8th pick. Regardless
No,
of why,
no,
Because we
you
didn't
but
tank properly.
regardless of
What
why,
it
it's still an
was.
8th pick. And what I'm
how do you
saying is the
how
Brooklyn,
do
hold
you
on, hold on.
see?
What I'm not saying, hold on, I'm not debating you. I'm not debating you, part. I'm saying, regardless of what they script is, they're wrong for wasting Cam Thomas opportunities to be for him to excel and get to the next level. They wrong for that.
Oh, here
That's
we go
my
again.
that,
We got
but
it.
so,
We got
bro,
it.
and on that note, this is not only a situation familiar with the Brooklyn Nets. Look around, watch, listen to ex players on how they talk about the business and how they had to deal with franchises. Listen to Jeff Teague.
Yeah,
Listen to
Are
that's
we putting
definitely
player development blame on the front on the player development team, or are we gonna put it on the players? Because
Well,
realistically, I think the player development team, yes, does play a part, but at the same time, you as a player, I feel you should recognize in you what you should be getting better at over the next few years. It's not always
you
on
know
the
what
player
it is,
development
LM?
team.
I blame Kobe. I blame Kobe Bryant.
Kobe
Cause
Bryant made
Co-
Cam Thomas be bad on
Let him
defense.
cook. Let him
Come
cause
cook.
on.
Kobe
Wait, let him
Bryant
finish. Let me finish. Let him
Let him cook.
finish.
Let him
Kobe
cook.
Bryant fucked up the heads of those kids who were born in '03,
Thank
'02,
you.
'04.
Cook up.
He
Cook
fucked
the
their
but,
fuck up.
minds up. Cause you're a little kid, you're not watching him play defense. You're not watching all NBA defense, Kobe. That's not even in your mind. You're just every time he comes down, he scores. And you know that's Cam Thomas. And he was in Japan. Nobody was there to tell him that he has to play defense in Japan. He was watching
bruh,
Kobe.
he was born in Japan, bro. Stop.
Bro,
He
but
he
Kobe played defense though, bro.
he didn't
Oh
watch
my
Kobe
God.
play defense. Clearly, he didn't
Listen,
Bruh.
watch the defense side.
Pod. Kobe had nothing to do with Cam's deficiencies. He's not tall. He don't play
It
defense. He's not athletic. He can't change those things. Those are
no
just his physical weaknesses. That
no.
has Kobe
Fred
Yo,
nothing to do with
Van
Kobe,
that.
Fred Van
listen,
Vliet is a better defender than Cam Thomas.
that's
Exactly, and
crazy.
he's
Fred
short,
Van Vliet is shorter than
and
him.
he's short too.
Y'all talk about a
Wait,
whole, y'all
who
comparing,
you
but y'all
Just
said
say
comparing,
LM?
y'all,
LeBron.
hold on, y'all comparing Cam Thomas to NBA champion. Let me just say that.
Bro, the nigga
But
was
hold on,
undrafted. We can't keep on
No,
Let
doing
me,
that,
no,
let me,
bro.
no.
We can't keep
hold on.
on
Let me
doing
just
that.
say
I'm
this.
going to
Come on,
compare
bro.
Cam Thomas to number 28, number 29, and number 30 shooting guard in the league. And what
Bruh,
Cam Thomas doesn't understand, and Cam Thomas fans don't understand, is that the league is different. Look at the
Yep.
top teams and
bruh,
the
like,
top
yo,
five. What do they have for shooting guard? They have Lou
but this is,
Dort. They have
this is
like
what,
Amen
bruh, I'm
Thompson.
not, listen, but at the end of the day, I'm not disagreeing. I understand what the basketball side of it because of the perimeter and how the NBA they got more of the offense coming from the perimeter opposed to how they
Correct. So what does
started the
that
league
mean?
opposed with
What
the
does
big
that
man. But
mean?
hold on. No,
What does
I'm
that
not.
come?
Hold
I
on,
need you to have the epiphany
bruh.
with me.
No.
Breezy. What does
Well,
that
listen.
mean?
No. Listen.
If
Listen.
niggas
This
is
is.
shooting
Hold on,
from further out deeper, that means you need what?
bruh. What I'm saying to you is I'm not
Ah,
ignoring the
Breezy don't want to say
situation.
it.
No, listen. No. What I'm saying is, if I could get my soliloquy off, so I could get to Ice, because I was trying to say something to Ice about player development, is the fact that the dude Cam Thomas, he's not one of the best perimeter defenders. I know that, but to
He
ignore or
he's
hold
in the
on, let me
bottom
finish.
5 percentile.
Let me finish before I ignore or negate what he does for on the offensive side of the ball. And on that note, the defense doesn't rely and live and die on Cam Thomas. You and fans like you who try to
No.
make it seem, hold on, let me finish. Who make it seem like it's the defense is we lose games because the defense of Cam Thomas is wrong. I've seen Cam Thomas off the floor, and this is true. Let me finish my soliloquy. Off the floor in the first quarter, and we was getting our ass kicked on defense with Mikal Bridges leading the defensive playmaking on the defensive side of the ball. That's a fact. And he's reputation-wise, he's supposed to be that guy on the perimeter defense. He wasn't. And I'm saying when Cam Thomas wasn't on the floor and he was on the bench, we was still getting mollywopped. Scored. We was not stopping no teams. And that's a fact. So this is what I'm saying. The narratives that y'all paint about Cam Thomas to make it seem like we lose games because we got contingent on the defense of Cam Thomas. No, you put Cam Thomas and Zaire Williams on the floor at the same time. Zaire Williams gets that assignment if that's the case. They didn't put Cam Thomas on Brandon Ingram. No, that wasn't smart. They put Zaire Williams on Brandon Ingram. It made sense. He stopped them and we won the game. The defense is not going to, the game is not going to be won or lost because Cam Thomas is playing defense on the last play of the game. Like, let's get to it, Pod. Like, what game did you see we lost a game because of Cam Thomas defense? I'm tired of this shit.
Boston Massive
Nobody
2
was
years ago.
saying that though.
According to StatMuse, Cam Thomas ranks 32nd amongst starting point guards in defensive plus minus. That
Bro, I
means
watch the
when
games.
he's
I'm not
on the
watching stats, man. I'm watching
He's
these
actually
games.
bottom
I'm seeing what's
400,
then I
happening.
could
Pod.
Okay, so
then I
that's a
Actually
could
lot.
never
bottom
That's a
then I
I think
could
400.
lot.
never
people.
That's a
I
have a
lot.
think we
So,
using
but hold on.
the
But
wrong
listen,
argument is
but
being
let's
used right now.
listen. What I'm saying is, I watch the games. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that just that is wrong and you not telling the truth. You could be looking right at it. But what I'm saying, I know the why. I know all of that part of it, and that's what it's not telling you. It's not giving you the
So why is he not playing
context
defense?
matters. You know what I'm
so
saying?
for
Shout to
so for
context
cla-
matters.
so for
Oh my
clarity,
God,
what
yo.
you're saying is according to your eye test, Cam Thomas was a difference maker on defense for the Nets last year.
The difference maker. No, I'm not saying he was a difference maker. I'm saying that the way the ball go, like they not even attacking Cam Thomas first. You know what I'm saying? But they do try to get to Cam Thomas probably like in the second or third basketball action. I did see
Breeze, you
that,
remember
and I
when we was
did see him
playing?
have
You
to
remember
D
we
up.
was playing?
But
Breeze, you
but
remember we was
my point.
playing Boston and Jalen Brown and Tatum was
Yep.
targeting the whole
Valentine's
game.
Day.
That's
Valentine's Day
one team,
massacre.
bro. I did see that. Yeah, and
It's
I seen
plenty
it. No, I seen it
teams.
twice. I seen it with
The Knicks. The
Luca, and I
Knicks.
seen it with the Celtics. Other than
Kate
bro,
Cunningham did it
he was
when
kicking the
Cade did
Knicks'
it when we
ass.
played Detroit. Cade
Bro.
Uh,
targeted Cam
I
too.
would I would
Hold on,
like to go.
but
I would like to
hold on.
go
No,
back
let's
to the
stay here.
Detroit
Let's stay here.
game, bro.
Hold on. Let's not change the subject. So y'all saying at the end of the day, everybody else was playing defense but Cam Thomas in these said games that y'all talking about.
You want
It's
to be
not
the
the
number one
fact that
guy,
he's. It's
No,
Breeze,
not
no,
the
no,
fact
no.
that.
Thomas
Hold on,
Let
was
him
hold on.
finish.
go
Let him
Cam
guard
finish.
for
Let
Thomas
him
It's
was
not
finish.
the
the
fact
only
that
one
he wasn't
getting
Let him
picked
playing. It's
finish.
the
on.
Stop
fact that he
cutting him
wasn't
off. Let him
playing
finish.
defense.
3 minutes,
It's not the
3
fact that he
minutes,
wasn't
3
playing
minutes.
defense. It's the fact I'm weak. It wasn't the fact that he was playing that he wasn't playing defense. It's that he is the weak link in the lineup. So they're going to target him regardless. It's just some players
Correct.
to me that's not that
I don't
good
believe that.
at defense. It is you
I
say you
don't
don't
believe that.
it's the truth.
Listen,
They all
let me tell
target
you.
him. That's
Listen,
the
no,
first
You
hold
person
don't
on,
they go
listen.
believe it, but
to.
we
No,
saw it.
listen.
Let
The
him
thing,
go. He
hold
was
on.
cooking.
Let me finish my
Let him go.
soliloquy
He
before I
cooking.
get cut off,
I
please.
told you, you
What
should
I'm
stay
saying
cool.
is this: when it comes down to the target, is not just because he's weak on defense; it's because he's the best scorer too, and that's the part y'all ignore. Like, yeah, he is the target, but it's because if you get this guy to be in foul trouble, put him on a bench, who else is going to score? That's the reason why he's the target too. That's a main part of it, and y'all ignore that part of it. So I listen to y'all about the part that y'all talking about, but y'all not listening to me.
What is it gonna take to build it?
I'm not saying you're wrong.
What is it gonna take to build a
So
team
why is that?
around
Hold
Cam
on. So
Thomas
hold
as
on,
the
no,
number
no.
one?
So hold on. So what I'm saying, hold on.
He's
So
not
what I'm
wrong in
saying is,
that.
right. So again, not to be long-winded, because I wanted to get the ice about the player development part of it, bro. I give them credit, but don't put these rookies in situations where it's 5 guys. Like, give them like 2 guys to focus on. Diego not going to be there. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but I, in my opinion, think Jordy Fernandez and the coaching staff should focus on like 2-3 guys. Let the other guys go to the G League or whatever. Like, and then y'all keep talking about Kobe Buffkin. Like, yo, I don't even know what's going to happen. Like, yo, I'm just waiting, bro. Like, I'm waiting just like everybody else, bro. I don't know what it's.
I gotta break it
I ain't
to you,
waiting for shit. I already know what's gonna happen.
based off that the press conference and how Sean Marks answered, and even how Cam
Roger
Thomas
P.S.
answered, he's never playing for the Nets again, and Sean Marks knows it, and that's part of the reason why Cam Thomas not going to get 20 minutes a game on the Nets. They better hope they come to like a trade or something, because he's not going to. Minutes is an investment for a rebuilding team. They're not going to invest those minutes into Cam Thomas
I don't
unless
believe
they.
You don't think he's
I don't
starting?
believe that.
Did
I gotta
you,
I respectfully disagree.
Pod, I think he's starting. I ain't
wait,
gonna
wait,
hold you.
Pod, did you hear what Sean Mark said at
He
the end of
might.
his?
I think he might start, but I don't think he's gonna
I'm
finish the
about to
game.
pull a breeze. I'm about to pull a breeze talk and I clip it up. You know what I mean? Yeah, my 2 minutes about to be up. My 2 hours about to be up. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
So I
cool.
gotta clip it
Right.
up. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all coming out. There's some other Killian Hayes signed with the Cavaliers. Thomas Bryant signed with the Cavaliers. Imani Bates got an exhibit 10 with Philly. So on that note,
Oh, good for him.
yeah.
He
I
ain't
want to
gonna
get
get no clock over there.
I nigga
He
need to
probably
do something.
he gonna probably end up in the G, but y'all know my motto. Y'all don't have to like, y'all don't have to subscribe, because I don't know anything you heard. And I'm out. And we out.
We out, man.
Definitely.
Peace.
I ain't gonna lie.